Ang ilan, sabi mo nga, kulang na magkakautang pa.
Again, it all boils down to the way of thinking, yung perception at saka mindset. I wrote a book called For Richer and For Poorer, Mindsets of the Rich and Mindsets of the Poor. Why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Poor people think like this, I cannot start a business because I don't have what? Money. Di ba parating narinig mo yan sa may puhunan, wala akong
That's
kapital.
true. Oo.
While rich people think this way, money can never create money. Prove it. You give 1 million pesos to a person who knows nothing about life. Walang kaalam-alam. Balikan mo siya after 1 year, ano status ulit? Broke. Ubus na naman. You take away all the money of the richest person, or let's say, si Mr. Henry C. Tanggalin mo lahat ng kayamanan niya. Wala kang iwan. Balikan mo siya after 1 year, ano status niya ulit? Mayaman na ulit. That only proves that money can never create money. Even though we have all the money in the world, but if we do not know what to do with the money remains useless. Even though you don't have lots of money, but if you have a great idea, it's ideas that create money.
Other than ideas, Rand, what's important in creating money?
I think basically money, in my opinion, is dictated by the two things, the two factors, behavior and skill. So, dapat tama yung behavior. Kasi money is
Doon tayo
behavioral.
sa behavior.
Behavior. You have to have the right behavior. Nung una-una, your ability to accept risks. Kasi kung gusto mo magnegosyo, kailangan hindi ka takot sa pera. Second, yung creativity mo, yung boldness mo, or yung willingness to sacrifice. These are all behavioral concerns. On the flip side naman, meron ka tumbas na skills din yan. So kung tama behavior mo, mali skills mo, hindi mag-work. O tamang skills mo, mali behavior mo, hindi rin mag-work. You know, money is more behavioral than mechanical, but again, skills also is the same way as important as behavior.
Pero ang formula ng marami, halimbawa sumisweldo, there was a study that more than 60% of Filipinos don't have a savings passbook. So isipin nyo yun maraming mga Pinoy walang passbook. Maraming mga Pinoy naniniwala na ang ATM is a savings account. So what is the right behavior? Let's say nakuha mo ang sweldo mo. Let's say 20,000 a month. Ano ang tamang behavior?
Again, kailangan mo maintindihan kung saan mapupunta ang pera mo. This is what you call budgeting.
Yes,
so,
but
dapat alam
is it
mo,
first expenses, ang matira is savings? Yun ba ang formula?
Maraming finance people sasabihin nila save first, pero you have to be realistic also, no? You have to provide, kumbaga, a realistic lifestyle for your family, no? So pag yun, kailangan alam mo magkano yun. And then doon ka mag-a-adjust. For instance, no, sweldo mo 20,000, sa halaga bang 18,000, mabubuhay sila na maayos, makakain sila na maayos, and then that can be your pay. Pero kunyari, yung buhay mo, 5 anak mo, talagang 18,000, di magkakasya, sasagarin mo talaga, then you have to find ways to increase your income also. Ano yan, balance yan ng earning expense.
Pero is it important na nagtatabi kahit maliit?
Oo, kasi alam mo, at the end, alam mo ang paniwala namin, ang tao, kumikita yan, pag at a certain point in time, man at work, pero darating ang panahon na you're too old, too tired, may sakit ka na, money needs to work for you, and that's where your savings, and then ultimately, yung investments mo, kung saan mo nalagay, yan ang dapat magtatrabaho para sa'yo.
Oo. Dr. Yuson, are savings important?
Of course, it's very important. They said you spend after you save, not save after you spend.
Oo.
My father was an overseas worker. He came here in his young age, and he was working in a grocery store. And he said for 10 years, he never even drank one Coca-Cola. Every centavos was sent to the home. And that kind of an attitude will last a lifetime. The way to be rich is to spend less than what you earn over a long period of time. Day after day, week after week, month after week. Just be tipid with what you are spending. Just save and save and save.
What did you cut to save? I'm curious. Kasi many people in the room, in the Colosseum, may be thinking, ang tipid-tipid ko na nga eh. But what are the things we spend on that honestly, you could do without?
Well, there are so many things. For example, if you make your own coffee, it costs maybe 5 pesos. If you go to that famous brand, it's 150 pesos.
Good.
You drink that for a lifetime, that's almost 1 million pesos that you are spending. If you drink a soft drink, 20 pesos. In a year, in a lifetime of 40 years, that's about 300 plus thousand. Husband, wife, children, 3 of you drinking soft drinks every day, that's 1 million pesos again, that will be wasted. So be very careful what you spend. One of my drivers used to spend 2,000 pesos on his cell phone. And I computed 2,000 pesos a month he would have spent 1 million pesos only on cell phone bill. So
Very
watch out
good.
what you spend. Don't spend.
Can we give that a hand, please? Can we give it a hand?